The first and second Star Orders have been mostly rebuilt. Now all that's needed is a full assault on the terminal egress before the contingency can do any more damage than they already have. That's all. Just a full frontal assault on the endgame faction that's currently annihilating us in the system that is probably more consequential to our Empire's success than any other system. What could possibly go wrong? Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Galactic Paragons in our High Dominion 2 series. So this has been a heck of a time. I am currently...
Savage hordes touching down.
Yeah, order restored on New Obkir. We are definitely seeing some invasions happening in the terminal egress system now. Part of me is tempted to go ahead and send my new fleets there now to go ahead and head this off, because it doesn't seem like they have a lot going for them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We are still rebuilding the first and second Star Order, but I think I need to go ahead and get this done. So let's figure out, first of all, how far they can go. All right, first and second. First and second, and then the Juggernaut as well. Is going to go with them. We still have a lot of rebuilding to do, but I really can't afford to wait any longer. A lot of the ships that I have built for these fleets are quite powerful relative to what the contingency is capable of doing, and also the contingency doesn't seem to have a lot in the way of defensive forces at the moment. Okay, so here's what I have to figure out. At some point in the past, I remember putting, here we go, embark all. So this is on cart. I'm going to go ahead and embark them. I think that was probably the entire army. Ooh, hang on. Okay, no, we're already building there. Good. Aha! Egress 3. Egress 3, though, is, let me guess, in terminal egress? Yeah, we're not... Sorry, Egress 3. I mean, I really want to help you build right now, but the thing is, you're in the system that we're having trouble holding, so it's gonna be a second. Psionic Avatar is following... You know what? Let's have the Psionic Avatar follow the Juggernaut as well. Where is the Juggernaut? Right there. Yeah, but the only thing is, I want you to go here first, because the AI continues to make hilariously bad decisions when it comes to like where they should travel and how they should get to certain places. Okay, so there's that. Now the system of cart is over here. We're going to go ahead and put Kai Shah in charge of this army. And we're going to have this army kind of travel... Tell you what, why don't you travel to Trappist? Which way are you going to go? Yeah, that's fine. Go to Trappist. And that route is acceptable by me. I've got so much that I haven't done on account of being so fully distracted by all of this stuff. Let's go ahead and get those ships moving. It's going to take 180 days for them to arrive. I'm not a fan of that. There's not a lot I can do about it, sadly.
Sphere of influence expanded.
All right, so we have reestablished the Elbacon colony. That's one bit of good news. We have reestablished an old colony that died, that was annihilated by the Crusaders early on in this. Okay, it looks like we do have a mineral shortage. That was kind of expected. So let's head that off a bit by buying 10k minerals, and then I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I've got some opportunities here. Totally. This will work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. It's definitely not perfect. Enthrus mandates. There is a job opportunity there, so that's good. Yeah, Eagers 3 can't do anything for you. So sorry. Really sorry about that. I hate it. I'm not a fan of it myself. I would like to help you. Okay, good. The third starter has been, or the second starter has been fully rebuilt, which means that its Titan is being built somewhere already. I didn't realize that, but that's good news.
Technology secured.
All right, whirlwind missiles. Ironically, that does actually mean we have more upgrades to do. If you can believe that. Let's go ahead and upgrade defense platform damage. Okay, so the first... I'm going to change this order somewhat. I'm going to have all the ships that I ordered to go to the terminal egress. I'm going to make sure they're all in the right spot first. And yeah, we're going to give the order to reinforce the third star order, and it's going to be a while before they go anywhere. I can give the order to upgrade some of these platforms as well, which I will do.
Upgraded.
That's going to cost me alloys,
Vessels
but
upgraded.
I would like to have those done.
Vessels upgraded.
Remember, we do now have a bonus in place that will help us against the contingency, in addition to the things that we've done to make ourselves stronger. All right, it looks like the terminal egress has been cleared by our allies. So one of the things I will need to do, actually, is I will send the first star order straight through. I want to make sure that we claim that before they do. I don't know why it's trying to get me to survey the system. That doesn't make sense to me. That's a system I've already controlled in the past. And that's honestly really inconvenient because I only have one scientist at the moment and they're nowhere close. Oh, okay. Fine. Go survey the system, I guess. And then research that debris. I mean, hopefully we'll just reclaim it on our own naturally, the way that we have multiple times already. But I'm not necessarily seeing that that's going to happen. We have this science ship too. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that. All right, third starter has been given another rebuild. All right, and then we have the new army that I've just ordered. So we want to have you fly. Hello? Come here and land. There we go. All right, so we should be able to reclaim that pretty easily. Mercenary Enclave destroyed. Word has reached us that the Mercenary Enclave has been destroyed by the contingency in Rashan. The aggressors proved too strong for the Bastion fleet to face on their own. All right. So, I don't know if you see what's happening right now, but the Soran Stellar Industries has armies coming in to take Egress 2. Oh, good. Oh, good. We have gotten our terminal egress platform back, and that sent them home. So we are going to have to reclaim that planet ourselves, but it looks like we'll be able to do that. So, okay. Let's give the order once again to upgrade there. We're going to rebuild more of the third star order. The second star order, how close are they? They're 2 jumps away. I do suspect we're going to be able to defend a little bit more easily now. All right, we are moving for the L gate. Big moment here.
Technology secured.
Relic activation is now possible. That was fast. Well, you know what I'm going to do with that? Without question, you know what I'm going to do with that. How am I doing on dark matter generation? Yeah, I have lots of dark matter. But every time you do this, it gets more and more insane, which is pretty nice in terms of the amount of alloys that it gives you. So that's really helpful for the rebuilding that I'm doing right now. The third starter has just been given a rebuild order, and you know what? Well, no, I'll wait until they're a little bit stronger. All right, so Egress 3, now you actually can build something. I think I would like you to do that. So why don't we build a mining district for you? I don't know what the Mephistiotans think they're doing. Like, are you just going to reclaim that colony for me? Or is it going to get destroyed? Like, what are you doing? Can I take away your access to my territory? Close borders. Confirm. GTFO. I don't want you in my systems. You are not welcome. Alright, so that has been headed off. Where's the army? It's still here in Walmaro. Oh, that's why. They're moving through, you know, we have systems that don't have jump gates. That explains it. Alright, I'm going to give the order for this ship to upgrade itself. What's this? Minister of Defense. Nice. So we can improve... Ooh, fleet command limit. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Well, we've got a couple ones. Yeah. That seems the most interesting. That's just for a particular fleet, but still, I will take it. I will absolutely take it. I've got to keep an eye out for any other
Vessels upgraded.
players that might decide they want to come help me retake this planet. It's like, listen, I appreciate your enthusiasm. That's a big no from me, Chief. That's a big no from me. I just need you to go away and let me worry about my own business. How about that? Thank you for freeing the terminal egress from the contingency. But I don't want to deal with your shenanigans. All right, let us once again get some additional upgrades built here. I'm just going to go straight for the upgrades first. We'll worry about platforms later. Reinforce. Alright, we're on speed 1 at the moment. I could go ahead... What's this one? The Imperial Legions? Yeah, we could end the session. There's no reason not to. And actually, come to think of it, that was the Imperial Legions, not the Imperial Armada. I meant to form the Imperial Armada. I remember clicking on it, and I clicked on the second one because I thought the second one... Like, I knew that there was the Armada and the Legions. I clicked the second one. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I wasn't watching what I was clicking, and I thought that the one I wanted was the second one on the list. Obviously, I know the difference between Armada and Legions, but I just didn't see it. Ugh, now I have to wait a long time before I can actually have the fleets that I want. That's beyond annoying. All right, what's this? Oh, so this colony's just gone, and I have to restart it. Great. Great. Fantastic. Cool. Third Star Order is still rebuilding. Looks like their Titan has... Or their Titan's actually been in place. It might be safe to go ahead and send them to join this fleet. Now, let's do that. Because at this point, the more we can have hanging out here, the better, you know? Alright, the Juggernaut's upgraded itself. Alright, we have a new colony ship on the way to help out with Egress 2. Good lord. Okay. Mining district. Mining district. Mining district. And then in this case, upgrade the colony center. New Palob, mining district. Casalo, mining district. Surely you see a theme at this point. It's kind of important that we rebuild our mineral income because it seems like it's suffering a little bit, and I don't mind going all in on that. So let's build a couple of mining districts there. Actually, yeah, we'll do 2. It's fine. There as well. Alright, you will relocate on your own. Perfect. Let's reinforce the 3rd starter again. Yeah, ironically, this scientist just came to get this debris, and now they're going to go right back to finish that. Alright, Zelmadoc 3 has been terraformed. Let's colonize. Zelmadoc Prime. Now, one thing I can definitely do at this point... Let's go ahead and move the construction ships out. We'll have this one stay... Actually, wait. 1 build mining and 1 build research stations. And then you can both get out of here when you're done. Alright, well, this has worked out to my benefit. Feels like almost the 3rd series in a row, certainly the 2nd of the last 3, where we've had another empire kind of come to our aid in the terminal egress.
Colonization in progress.
It's kind of a weird pattern. Mining district on cart hoshed. I do need to go ahead and clear some dangerous wildlife there, so that's fine. Anywhere else need some love? Yep, Ophel Prime. Here, let's go ahead and do an industrial district. Rankshan Prime, same thing. That is going to, of course, pull minerals from the surplus I'm building, but it's okay. But it's okay.
Construction complete.
They keep trying to poke their heads into the terminal egress now that I've forbidden access. So the war in heaven is over, which is fascinating. Third starter has already arrived here. That's nice. It looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like they've actually cleared multiple systems here. So let me see if I can't go ahead and reclaim the Navogi black hole as well. As much as I want you to build those mining stations, why don't you go ahead and build that starbase first and foremost. Stop. Go build that starbase before they get any funny ideas. So this is the Pious Guritan Covenant and the Malevolent Star Hunters, the Gargaxton Vestige. So this Fallen Empire is pushed in. That's what it is. It's one of the... I guess we have 3 Fallen Empires. The Gargaxton Vestige, because we have the Velutarians. Where's the Gargaxton Vestige? Oh, yeah, right here. They've been right beside us all along. Alright, so the 5th Star Order... One of the reasons I checked that is I was like, wait a minute, how did the 3rd Star Order get to the terminal egress? Because I don't remember giving them special orders, and I think they actually went straight, the way that I've been trying to get all of my fleets to avoid going, which is funny to me. Okay, I'm going to take my Titan, though, and we're going to send them the indirect way. This is what remains of the 5th Star Order. And I'm now going to send them to the same system as everywhere else. These shipyards are getting built. Looks like a colony ship just left the terminal egress shipyard. I just saw one of the construction ships poke their head in and go, nope, never mind. That's not going to work.
Construction complete.
Alright, I'm not sure what's going on in Ulcod and why the game is not... Oh, hello.
Tactical retreat.
Alright, so the construction ship had to back right back out after what just happened. I'm curious how this will go. Yeah, they just got annihilated. Good job, Fallen Empire. Now I'm going to have to defend the Navogi Black Hole. Which I think I can do. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, good. So the 5th Star Order is going to kind of go the long way, but they'll arrive as well. And we're going to try and hold the line here, which it makes more sense to hold the line there, now that the Terminal Egress is kind of reestablishing itself a little bit. We have a leader level up. Ooh, Kai Shah. I like all of these. Defense platform damage, defense platform hull points. Let's go for shady contacts and just have better code breaking and encryption. We're going to continue to try and be impenetrable in that regard. By the way, can I do this yet? Not just yet, but I'll be able to soonish. Alright, the 3rd Star Order is at full strength. That's good news. So now we're just waiting to be able to do similarly with the 5th Star Order, and then we'll have to rebuild the 4th. Alright, so now we're here defending, and hopefully they don't get any other stupid ideas.
Blocker cleared.
I would think at this point we would actually have a little bit more of an ability to head off any shenaniganry from the contingency. We've now fully configured our ships to deal with them. I may even be able to give the order... Yeah, see, it's trying to upgrade at the Terminal Egress station. Why is that? Oh, that's because the Juggernaut is still in the Terminal Egress system. No, you need to come here. And you should just stop, and I'll have you enter orbit there.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Oh, they've jumped in. Let's see how this goes.
0G research platform disrupted.
I'm going to have the army retreat. I don't know why the army was following them. I guess I maybe had them follow... How is this going? I can't tell. Whoa, why does this station belong to them all of a sudden? What the heck just happened? Did you see that? That's... I'm gonna lose it. If this game starts throwing bugs at me too... So, just to be clear on what just happened. You can go back and watch. This was a system that belonged to us. We had just built the station ourselves. And then magically, the station was actually contingency owned. Unless I was not looking at the icon correctly. And now we don't own the station anymore. What the heck just happened? Okay, let's reinforce. Because, I mean, we won that with help from the Fallen Empire. That's really the only reason we won, is that they showed up. The Juggernaut's there too. And yeah, we're going to try and hold the line here to the best of our ability. We need to get the construction ship here back to that station. I do not know what the heck just happened. That's just another frustrating development in a line of frustrating developments. Let's go ahead and upgrade the civilian fabricator here before I do anything else. So it seems like minerals-wise, we're in a little bit better position. I cannot believe that just happened.
Colonization in progress.
Alright, so they've taken the OCOD system again, but I'm sure the Militarians are going to annihilate that. Yeah. Good job, guys. What's surprising me is that despite the fact that it's getting freed multiple times, like, this system is not returning to our control quickly. By the way, where is that scientist? Okay, they're still excavating. Cool. So it looks like the Fallen Empire is going in and they're going to wreck the contingency with that fleet. That's the Militarians. That's them right there. So that's a positive turn. But at the same time, we now... At the same time, we are not going to get any credit for defeating contingency ships because the Fallen Empire is doing our work for us again. So that's going to hurt our score too. And yeah, I am salty about that because there's already a bunch of things that I'm not being given credit for that I've accomplished in this playthrough. And that's just yet another thing that is reached in their minds in search of secrets. No, let's not. Let's not provoke the universe right now. It's just yet another thing that this particular playthrough has rudely robbed me of. Okay, so we have a high consequence protection. I am not in favor of this. Yeah, so they're attempting to fight back against this Fallen Empire defensive fleet, but see, this is cool. Like, it's satisfying to watch in one way, but given that it's happened in every series that I've done so far, like, there's an aspect of it that's more frustrating than anything else, to be honest. Because the purpose of an endgame crisis, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about every single thing that's happening, because there are certainly good things that are happening. The economy continues to spin up. We have reclaimed some of the colonies that we lost early in the game, and that's really cool, and I'm enjoying that a lot. But, like, the whole purpose of an endgame crisis is to give the player something to fight against. And this Fallen Empire is just sweeping in and killing it for me, and that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, and it robs me of agency. Like, I'm already... So here's what it is. I'm already frustrated enough with the situation the way it's developed. I'll just pause and say this real quick. I've been fighting for my life this entire series. One defensive war after another. And then the Great Tempest comes through from the Outgates. Fine, was kind of expecting that. That came through. Finally beat them. Then within, 5-10 years? I mean, 20 at the most? The contingency, the ghost signal, like, they arrive. And so you're giving me challenge after challenge after challenge, and you're making me adapt and do all of these things and face all of these, and I'm rising to it, and I'm doing well, and I'm building my ships. And then at the moment I'm finally able to push back against the contingency and use all of these things to my advantage, Fallen Empire just swoops in and goes, I got you, bro. No! Stop it! Like, all you're doing is taking away the thing that you've been trying to get me through the gameplay design up to this point to push back against and fight back against. So what's it going to be? Like, are you going to, like, is it going to be really challenging or is it not? Make up your mind. One thing's for sure, after this series is done, like, I'm definitely going to spend some offline time with Stellaris just at my own pace and try and figure out what I would call the new victory meta. The aspects of the victory conditions in Stellaris that are just different from my expectations. Because I just feel like I have to at this point. All right, we have a major consumer goods shortage, and I want to make sure I deal with that.
Technology secured.
Okay. Naval capacity plus 30. Pause, game. All right, we do have room for one more starbase, and I want to take advantage of that. Let's just go ahead and start improving our starbase capacity. Do we have our scientist on the way? Where are you exactly? Okay, they're going to go to the Lusage black hole, which is controlled by the Spyran nation, and then they'll be able to investigate that area. All right, so this upgrade is almost done here. That's good. And then I want you to build these mining stations, which I didn't finish building the first time. Looks like there is a Colossus, an adjuster class Colossus, in the Terminal Egress. So the Fallen Empire is pretty much saying, come at me. That's hilarious. All right, we need to get the first Star Order completely rebuilt, which I'm working on. All right, so there's the Fallen Empire fleet you just saw jump in there. So did you just stop short of attacking there? I guess that's why. They have a massive fleet there. They might...
Zero-G construction vessel under attack.
Oh, so you're coming back for the Terminal Egress again. And now my army's getting annihilated.
Complete.
Oh my god. That army just got completely wiped.
Spaceport under attack.
What is happening?
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
I'm gonna stop. I have to stop. This is it. The game cannot make up its mind what it wants to do. How did you even get through? How'd you even get through? Which L gate did you use? Hang on, let's see if we can figure out where the contingency is, because they're clearly near another L gate and they just used it. How did you even get through? They might have just traveled through the Rebellion Vortex from their territory without taking territory. There's no way they got through via the Navogi Black Hole, and there's no way they got through via the Demon's Maw. Any other contingency systems? None that I see. Yeah, we're at about the 34-minute mark. It makes sense to stop at this point. I'm going to continue with recording for this today, because that's what I've got planned for today. So I'm going to do a couple of more episodes in this and see how this goes. But this back and forth at this point, I do apologize that I'm so salty, but I hope that in my expression of frustration that there is a sense of understanding for the most part. Obviously, not everyone is going to agree. There's always going to be the get good crowd, and so be it, I guess. But I hope there's a sense of understanding for the most part with like what's happening here, because I have so many, I feel, just legitimate grievances with the way this playthrough has gone, especially with the last 5 to 10 episodes. Really even just the last 5 since the contingency showed up, and like the events of just this episode alone. I don't even know where this fleet came from, but I'm getting jerked around at this point by the game, and I don't know which way is up. I do think that I'm still like in a pretty good position here. I'm going to give this order to, continue rebuilding the second Star Order, and we will have the ability to push back against the contingency here, I think, now that we're holding the Navogi Black Hole. But I don't even know how they got into the Terminal Egress at this point. I just... This is the only way they could have gotten in, but typically they haven't really gone through gates that they don't control. They've kind of worked on building up their system and their borders to reach the L gate that they're trying to take, and then they jump in. So that's just a deviation from the behavior they've followed up to this point in the series, throwing me for a loop. So, next one, I'm going to continue replenishing my main 3 fleets, which are the 3 that are built up right now. I still have to rebuild my 4th completely. But, I mean, overall, we made progress militarily against them this episode in terms of building our fleet back and actually holding our own. But it's hard to tell how much of that was due to the actions I've taken and how much of it was due to a overpowered fallen empire swooping in and saying, hold my beer. It's hard to say. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Thursday at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.